Hello, sixth graders, and welcome to BCMS. I am Mrs. Kelm, and I am your sixth grade Quest English teacher, and I am so glad you are joining us for this school year. Here is a little bit about me. I have taught for a long time. I spent 17 years at STMA, and now this will be my second year here at BCMS. I've always taught middle schoolers. Middle schoolers, as I like to say, are my people. So this is what brought me here. Year 19 will be starting again here at BCMS, and you can see there what my background is for my education. I've got a lot of things that I have loved to learn about, I've been passionate about through my career, and so anytime I kind of get like a little buzz about learning, I go and get another certification or a degree in what is my passion area. So I'm definitely a lover of learning. Those are my people right there in the picture, and they also are Quest kids just like the rest of you. So James will be in Miss Olson's Quest class this fall in second grade. Davis is my soon-to-be fourth grader in Miss Beaumont's Quest class, and then Kylie will be here in the halls at BCMS in eighth grade. So all of them are in the Quest program, and because of their open enrolling to the Quest program, that's what ultimately brought me to the district, because I too am passionate about gifted learners and trying to meet the needs of my gifted students. So welcome. That's a little bit about me. Like I said, I love to learn. I'm always learning something new. It's one of my intensities. We'll talk about intensities this year, and when I get intense about learning, I usually will just do a deep dive into different areas. So these right now are kind of the big buzzwords in my head of the things I've been studying all summer long and throughout the last school year. So if you are wondering about any of these, ask me. I'd be happy to share the knowledge that I've got so far, and I'd be happy to share what I don't know yet. There's still quite a bit that I have to learn. You can see on the screen what we're going to be focused on, and really it's in all of those areas that tie to the standards, even with Quest, that will focus on reading and literature, writing, and speaking, listening, and viewing. So you can see what drives our time together through our essential questions. And for our Quest English curriculum, it'll be a work in progress. I think we'll be starting first quarter again with a deep dive into what does it mean to be gifted. And we'll do that using the anchor novel Ungifted by Gordon Korman, as well as other texts that we'll bring in to help us dive a little bit deeper into that. Later on in the year, we'll spend some time reading out of the textbook series that we've got, which comes from Pearson Prentice Hall Literature. And then we'll spend a whole lot of time, sometime kind of midwinter-ish, on National History Day. So I'll partner up with Miss Polashik and we'll do that project together. And then finally, as the year goes on, kind of sprinkled in wherever we've got it, will be Greek and Latin roots, novels and verse, book clubs, and independent choice novels. So we will have a busy year of learning together ahead. You can see right here what the grading looks like for Quest English, and you can notice that I've got weighted grades. So that means that there are things that go into the grade book that have a greater weight or importance, and so those are things like your tests, some of your quizzes, papers, projects, presentations, anything that's kind of a final demonstration of what you know, that goes into the 70% category. And everything else, all of the daily work, any digital or at home work, all of that kind of stuff falls into the 30% category. I will be sending out invitations soon for you to join our Google Classroom. So I used it last year and I've used it in years past and I love it. It's a great place to stop for things like announcements and agendas and some digital homework if we've got any digital assignments. So expect to see an invitation for that coming soon. I've been busy setting up the Google Classroom, so that's why the invitations aren't out yet. Some helpful hints again with Google Classroom. Grading actually isn't done in Google Classroom. It's done over in Infinite Campus, or the portal. You might hear it called that. So that's where all grading is. The stream of Google Classroom is where you'll find announcements. The classwork tab is where you might find any digital assignments posted. And if you are looking to get help, you can certainly access some different things digitally through Google Classroom, but you're also welcome to ask me for help here in person, live, when you're at school every day. Or we could do a Google Meet if you're at home and you're feeling stuck on something. So make sure that you reach out if you are needing any help. And speaking of reaching out, these are the different ways to contact me. So I've got my email address, my phone number. I typically am here from about 7:45 in the morning. Once I drop the boys off at Parkside, I come right to BCMS. So I usually am here by 7:45, and I stay till about 4 o'clock until I've got to go and pick up the little dudes after school. And then I'll have office hours as well outside of those times. So if you were here live for open house, you would be able to ask me some questions. But since you're not here live, email me questions or send me a Google Hangout and we can talk about any questions that you might have. If you are here for the live open house, we're going to do a mock schedule, which is kind of a pretend schedule, so we're just going to skip over that. Here is a handy dandy map of the building. That might be especially useful for you to check out. I'll have copies of that in my classroom as well, so as we start the school year, I'll have them, and then they'll be available at the front office on open house night if you're coming to the live open house. And I think that's everything. So I am looking forward to meeting you soon. I hope you enjoy your last few days of summer break. Go outside, enjoy that fresh air, and I will see you right after Labor Day. Take care.